Tony,
Yes, ma'am.
it's all about location. Or is it?
You mean location, location, location?
Yeah.
Have you become a real estate agent now?
Potentially.
You want to?
No.
Well, I think you would make a good real estate agent. So, you want to know my take on it?
I want to know your take. What do you prefer?
I totally agree that location, location, location is very, very important. But how do I see it? It's not necessarily the way people see it. And I'm not saying they are wrong. I'm just adding one more page or chapter to it. What I'm trying to say is that just the correct house in the correct location, or something that will be a good investment, or something that we can see is going to benefit the family in the future, are not the only things we see. So I'm going to tell you a story. A wonderful client who became almost a good friend said to me, Tony, you do Vaastu. I want you to come and see the vibration of my house and how it is. So he calls me over for dinner. And as soon as I saw his house, because he had picked me up from my place and taken me to his home in his car, he wanted to chat with me. As soon as I saw the house, fantastic. Right out of the dream world. And yet, I could not be happy for him. We had the dinner, and after the dinner, he took me around the whole house and he said, how's the vibration of my house? What should I do with this place? And I said, sell it. Get out of here. This is not the place for you. And he says, Tony, what's wrong with you? Look outside. That's the lake. Look at the home. Look at how well it is built. Look at the internal doors made of oak. Look outside. Fantastic landscape. Why are you telling me to move from here? I said, the number of this place is not in sync with you, with your date of birth, and the vibration of this house is not lucky for you. You will not be happy here. You will not be prosperous here. I don't know how he took it the first time, but I'm sure he didn't take it well, because he wanted to hear something good. And then over the years, for 3 years, I kept telling him, this is not the place for you. This is not the place for you. Finally, one day, it occurred to him to look back at the date he had moved into this house and what had happened. And he realized financially he had gone downhill. His children were not doing as well as he wanted them to. He was generally unhappy. His wife was not having good health. And so he called me and he said, should I really put it up for sale? And I said, yes. And he moved to a much smaller home, but he had checked the number with me, and I had gone there when he moved, and I prayed a bit there, and that's it. And believe me, the amount of financial success, happiness, and all-round growth that he had in the new home, which was maybe a third of the old home, is undescribable. So what is my take on location, location, location? It's not just the structure you are buying, it's the space inside. Is it in sync with you? Will the energy of the home make you happy and prosperous? That is what we look at, over and above what everyone else looks at, what you, the potential real estate girl, is looking at. And I think that is more important. So we're not buying walls, we're buying the space inside, and that is what we look at. So if you want to know about your property and whether it's good for your business or residence, you can call me on 416-829-5750 or text me on this number, or you can go on my website, TonyUberoi.com. Will you?
Absolutely. I need you to tell me one thing more.
Sure.
What do you mean by vibrations? I didn't know a house can vibrate.
Okay, so one home could be very good for someone, depending on their date of birth, and may not be good for another person. So every home, every edifice has an energy to it. And the vibration is how it interacts with the owner of that home.
Very interesting. Thanks, Tony.
Welcome.